Magistrate here with the 77th District Court of Osceola County. I'm here to arraign you on a misdemeanor charge of operating with a high BAC. Let me start my recorder and we'll get started. This is the matter of the people of the State of Michigan versus Michael William Todd, case number 12-21037SD. Mr. Todd, please state your full name for the record.
Michael William Todd.
Mr. Todd, as I indicated, I have a misdemeanor complaint. It's alleged on June 19, 2012 in the village of Marion of Osceola County. It's alleged it operated a vehicle upon a highway, that being Mill Street, or a place open to the general public or generally accessible to motor vehicles, that being the Marion Fairground, or in the area designated for the parking of vehicles, Marion Fairground, while having the alcohol content of 0.017 grams or more per 210 liters of breath. Sir, this is a misdemeanor charge. It's punishable of jail of up to 180 days and or fines of between $200 and $700 and or 360 hours of community service, possible rehabilitative programs. Vehicle immobilization would be mandatory if you've had priors, cost of prosecution, reimburse the government for emergency response, and expenses for prosecuting the defendant. Do you understand the charge and the maximum consequence you're facing?
Yes.
It looks like on yesterday's date, you signed a form called an advice of rights. Did you read that before you signed it?
Yes.
Do you understand what your rights are?
I didn't have anything.
Pardon me?
Was it the yellow paper?
It's the white paper that just said simply advice of rights that they put some yellow markings on.
Yeah.
Okay? So do you understand what your rights are?
I believe so.
Okay? Do you have any questions regarding your rights?
No.
Okay. And are you asking for a court-appointed attorney in this case?
Can you suggest anything?
They had you fill out a form. I'll be happy to consider it to see if you're eligible for it. Would you like to do that?
Well, I felt that little small yellow paper.
Well, there's another paper. It's not yellow, but they put yellow highlighting on it, and you filled that out.
The little square one.
I have no idea what that little yellow square one is. But anyway, this one is basically a request for a court-appointed attorney. You filled it out, so would you like me to consider it?
Yes.
Okay. It indicates that you live in Marion on First Street. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You live with family members at that location?
My mother.
Okay. Your marital status is you're divorced and you have 3 dependents. How old are your dependents?
One's 36, one's 21, and one's 17.
Okay. The only one I can consider is the 17-year-old. So I have to indicate here you have 1 dependent. You have no source of income, is that correct?
No.
All right. Do you receive any government assistance?
I get food stamps.
Food stamps? Bridge card?
Yeah.
And do you receive SSI or any disability or retirement or pension or anything?
No.
Okay. When's the last time you were employed?
2008.
Okay. And do you own any real property? Do you own a car or a boat or a motorcycle or 4-wheeler or have money in the bank? No? Your obligations are, you indicate here $200 in food a month, but do you have any other obligations? You have phone bills you have to pay, medical debts you have to pay, credit cards or anything?
No.
No obligations?
Well, I got my credit cards paid off, I sold my car.
Okay. And, all right, and what about, do you pay child support or anything? Okay, all right. Well, considering the defendant has no viable means of income other than bridge card for food, I'm going to grant the defendant's request for a court-appointed attorney. Mr. Todd, I can't tell you who your attorney will be today. We have 2 attorneys that do the public defender work for our court. They have a contract with our court. And what we do is we send them a list of names, and then they divvy up who's going to represent whom. So I can't tell you today, but when you come back for your pretrial conference, you'll meet with your attorney. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right, let me make a notation here first. Because the defendant's been found eligible for court-appointed attorney, I'm going to indicate that the defendant stands mute, and I will enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We're scheduling this for a pretrial conference to be held on July 26, 2012 at 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to send you paperwork so you know those times and dates. Finally, you are eligible for bond. Bond has been set using the judge's guidelines of either $7,500 surety or $750 cash. You will also be ordered not to use drugs or alcohol while on bond to the court. You're not to leave the state of Michigan while on bond to the court. And I'm going to order you as a condition of bond that you have to report daily for day reporting to submit to PBTs and random drug testing if you're out on bond. Do you understand those conditions?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, one thing I can't even do over the mountain and phones.
Okay. I can't help you with that because they've got their own things there that I can't help you with.
She's going to start giving money.
Okay. If she were, once you're arraigned, if she contacts the jail, they would be able to release the information regarding your bond now. Okay? Up to this point, no information has been released to anybody regarding you even affirming your name. Okay? Now that you've been arraigned, it's now public knowledge. So if your mom wants to contact the jail, she would find out what those conditions of bond are. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Okay.
She colored you.
All right. And the other thing is with the day reporting, if you are able to post the bond and be released, you're going to have to make contact with the Community Corrections Director here in Osceola County to make arrangements for the daily PBTs and all the conditions that go along with that. All right? So you'll have to do that through the Community Corrections Director. I'm assuming once you're done being arraigned, he may come down and talk to you in the jail today. All right? All right. Any questions?
No.
Okay, this concludes your arraignment, then thank you.